I wonder what it was.
Whoa.
Damn.
Ah! What the? Let me go.
This is the Hurricane, and you're watching WGS-TV. And if not, what's up with that?
Welcome back to Sakura Spirit right here on WGS-TV on the Wrestle Gamer, along with Ashley and Lance. And guys and gals, when we last left off, well, apparently a girl or a spirit has entered the village. Apparently
Let's be honest. Looking at the writing, it's Carrie. Carrie.
The rage.
Elvin slime from head to toe.
Whoa.
Now I am a son.
Would this be like the carpet matching the drapes kind of thing right here?
Kind of reminds me of that Britney Spears video from like 2000.
Toxic.
No, 2000.
Catsuit. What the? You're not welcome here, Spirit. You have caused chaos. And that tasty drink, as you said, was not yours. You're a thief and a nuisance. Bugger off.
I'm Governor Hood.
What a nuisance. You're just trying to act like a smarty pants because I don't know those fancy words.
Typical. It means you are a bother. You do not belong here.
Well, the forest is my home, and this place is part of the forest. Therefore, I am not a thief. Everything in the forest belongs to me and my sisters, including you.
Yes, sisters.
I'm funny.
Yellow sisters. What do you mean? Don't try anything funny, Spirit. I've fought against your kind before and I still stand strong here today. Ikaje! Evacuate the People's Republic of China.
Seems like the Hindu girl wants to play.
Do not belittle my ability to defend this village. The girl lunged forward with the katana drawn and slashed through the spirit's body. However, the part that was sliced through sealed up almost as quickly, rendering the attack completely ineffective. That tickle. With the sword stuck inside the slime girl's body, the spirit quickly lashed forwards, spraying several jets of a slimy substance at the female guard, who soon discovered that her clothes began to melt away.
Oh my god.
Kinky.
You sick bastard! You sick bastard!
We're sick bastards.
No.
Let's see how confident you are without your sword and control.
Oh no.
Humming the last part with childish playfulness, the slime girl pulled the swordswoman down onto the grass. The slime splattered onto her started to harden, causing her to stick to the ground.
I wonder what it was.
Whoa.
Damn.
Ah! What the? Let me go. Cheater. Devious fiend. I'll never look the same way at Russell Brand. Please.
Yeah, you're the one who tried to use a sword against me. Don't you know the girls like me can easily avoid such things? Besides, this way, I can continue eating peace.
Now be a good girl and stay here while I grab some more yummies. Yummy, 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 yummy. Nah, never. I will not rest until you've been vanquished. Damn you. It's useless. Once my slime hardens, a puny human like you won't be able to break out of it. Especially one who is powerless without a sharp stick. I assure you, I'm more than just a monkey with a sharp stick. You'll never break my stamina. It will not make me silent. Mio struggled, clenching her fist in an effort to try and free herself. In more ways than one. The slime cracked here and there, but nothing indicated that it was ready to yield. Yes, yes. You're a stuck monkey, but you're kind of loud. It's giving me a headache. The slime girl playfully tapped her forehead as Mio continued her desperate attempts to break free. I want to break free! Just answer me this. Why do you spirits target us? You could go anywhere. You could spend your days hidden deep within your forest, and yet you constantly attack us. Constantly throw our lives around like there were nothing. But the forest is boring. There isn't anyone around to play with aside from my sisters. You humans are such a curious bunch, but it's no fun when you all raise your swords, torches, and pitchforks wherever we visit. You know what else isn't fun? Having to rebuild our homes every time you visit. We do not want our lives ruined every time you're feeling bored and wish to play. We are not toys, you monster. We are humans, proud and wise, strong beings with souls and minds. We will not stand by idly as you terrorize our people. God bless America. I'm not too sure about pride and strength. You do realize that if it wasn't for my slime, you'd be giving the villagers a show they wouldn't soon forget, don't you?
Hello.
It's not. You're the one who... My clothes are... That's not important right now. If it wasn't for this goo, I would still have my clothes on. Fiend, monster, bratty little... thing. Oh, so you want me to ruin my slime? I guess you are kind of annoying with your nagging and all. Maybe I need to punish you.
Hello.
The slime girl smiled mischievously at Mio at the slime that covered the girl started to compress, almost painfully so. This is nothing compared to that boy in sixth form. What that village has had to endure. You're back at that. I only came to get some yummies. You're the one who decided to make a show out of it. You took from many shots without paying for it. Actually, maybe I should wrap you up in a cocoon and drag you back to my home. Then I won't have to visit the village to play with someone. If that is what it takes, I will do anything to protect this village and the people in it. If you promise me that you won't return to the village, then you aren't exactly in any position to make demands.
Stop! You can't go in there!
There they are. Maiko-chan. Go, use your magic. The sound of running footsteps came from the crowd when suddenly the slime girl felt her body growing warmer. A small flame spark seemingly floating around her body, causing her body to slowly melt.
I'm melting!
At the same time, from amidst the crowd, 3 figures appeared to keep the slime girl from her prey. 2 fox spirits, one muttering an incantation of sorts, while the other was holding some sort of ritualistic staff. Trailing behind them was the Naginata wheeling guard, accompanied by a young man. who is narrating his own thing. Just makes sense.
Not really.
Please, Narumi-san, we're trying to help. I don't want to have to stop you.
If you think you can save Mio, then okay, just know that if any funny business goes down, I will chop your head clean off.
Which one? Right.
Good bet. Question.
I hope the girls know what they're doing.
Sakura, what are you doing here?
You, fox. Grey fox? While the slime girl was being distracted by the fox spirits, I ran over to Mio's side, using all my strength to pull all the slime that covered her. However, all I seemed to manage was a slight tear. Freeing the girl was clearly going to take a while. They're here to help, so use your energy for something useful, like getting rid of this damn slime. Machiko, have you come to play as well? Please tell your sister to stop her spell. It feels rather tingly.
There you go. Keep up the good work. No, Sakura, I have not come to play. You are a fool. A bubble-brained moron. Why are you harassing villagers? If you wanted food, you know you could have come to the mansion.
Weenie Machiko. You can't tell me what to do. Not to mention, food from the village is tastier than the food at your place. Besides, I just wanted to play. Then they started screaming, and this monkey girl with a sharp stick tried to scare me away. I will not stand for these insults. Just you wait until I'm free.
Oni-sama, the spell is almost done. If you keep going on, it might...
Just a little more, little one. Sakura, I do not wish for this to end this way. You know what will happen if Maiko's spell is allowed to continue. You might just get stuck in your midget form for a long time, and I am certain you do not want that. Leave this
Midget
village.
form. Midget form.
Hey.
But you're going to melt me? That's unfair. My sisters won't be happy to hear Machiko and Maiko sided with the silly humans when all I was doing was having some fun. I'll be back.
Oh, people.
And with those words, the slime girl melted into a pool of water and soon disappeared from sight. Or they edited her out via Photoshop. Once the slime guard disappeared from the village, I succeeded in tearing off the slime that covered Mio. Free? Oh no. However, as the slime shattered into millions of tiny pieces, Mio was left without any form of cover, causing me to quickly close my eyes. Don't you dare look at me! I'm waiting for it. Scrambling to her feet, the girl rushed away, most likely in search of a change of clothes.
Don't you have to have clothes on to change them?
With the slime girl gone, the villagers turned toward the fox spirits with confused gazes. The tension in the air was thick. No one knew what to expect. Finally, a familiar figure emerged from within the crowd. It is a pleasure to finally meet you again, Takahiro-kun, even if the circumstances could have been better. What are you saying, Ada? That man's clearly in cahoots with the spirit. Wait a second, these girls just wanted to help.
Doing the video.
Oni-sama, my head hurts.
It's okay, dear. I'm here. Just hold on to me tightly. I'll protect you, and so will Takahiro-kun. Why did that voice for that? I like.
It's a trap!
It's Amul Akbar. It's a trap. It's a trap. Silence. How dare you act with such hostility toward those who have just saved your asses? The crowd seemed rather startled by the firmness in the old man's voice, but soon obeyed, because it was Bioshock. Some of them feeling rather ashamed all of a sudden.
Would you kindly?
It is clear that you and your companions did not come here with ill intentions, Takahiro-kun. I must ask you to forgive the people for their nervousness and hostility. As you have most likely noticed, contact between spirits and humans has been rather problematic at best.
I understand their concern, but will you at least hear me out?
Very well. If it is what you desire, then it will be the last we can do for you for those who have helped save the village upon this day. However, let us wait for Chief to return. I believe it will be important for her to hear what you have to say.
Oh, we'll find her, Oji-sama.
Feeling grateful that the Elder had granted me the chance to carry out my plan, we waited for Mio to return. Thankfully, the Elders brought us somewhere private, where Machiko could tend to Maiko without the villagers looking on in contempt.
How many times am I gonna have to say it? I'm sorry, I froze, okay? I panicked. Your sword is stronger than my Naginata. What was I ever gonna accomplish by? That is unacceptable. I will reprimand. What are those creatures doing here? Elder Sama, this is highly unorthodox. She is highly unorthodox.
Hello.
Shh, my ego-chop.
These are our guests, Susino-dono. You shall treat them with the respect they deserve. Now take a seat and listen to their tale. And that is an order.
You maggot.
I understand, Elder Sama.
First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for help saving this village. While Susino-dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I fear that our fate would have been much worse had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving Susino-dono and this village, Takahiro-kun, and you as well, Fox Spirits.
No problem. Yu-chan told us to do it. Besides, Sakura's a stupid, smelly mini pants.
We humbly accept your gratitude, Elder Sama.
Narumi-chan, Susino-dono.
Thank you, Mariko-san, Chicha. Machiko-san. You really helped us out there. You got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified.
Have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster? And this is all just a ruse to sneak into the village and steal what little resources we have left? The Elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he'd just been talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls visibly flinched at the sound of it.
Mio, you seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. If those three had joined forces, there would possibly have been no village left to defend.
The man sighed deeply, shaking his head before continuing.
You should be grateful. We would not stand a chance if our spirits were to conspire against us. Do I need to remind you that we can barely stand our ground against even one of them?
Elder Sama, you must understand, due to my situation, I cannot simply pretend to be friends with a spirit. Not after everything they've done to us. But for now, I will at least remain silent on the matter. There is more at stake here than my personal feud. Know this, Fox Spirits, if I find either of you doing anything suspicious, I will personally find out whether my sword goes through you as ineffectively as it did with that monster.
There should be no talk of such things within this house. Now, Takahiro-kun, you mentioned you wanted to tell us something. Would it be related to your younger companion's comment? I find it curious to hear her mention the name of an old spirit such as Suguri.
Actually, what I'm about to tell is something I learned directly from her.
You mean you met her in person?
I nodded my head firmly.
Which one?
Both. There's a reason behind the spirit's attitude towards humans, and doesn't it strike you as odd that there are only spirits in this particular area?
It is true that there have been no spirit sightings outside of this region, but what does that have to do with us?
It has something to do with this region, apparently.
You see, the spirits here aren't from this world.
You mean to say...
Taku-kun, what are you saying? We are spirits, but surely we are still of this world.
Oni-sama? What does that mean?
Sayuri told me you probably wouldn't remember it because of how young you were when it happened. But spirits have a world of their own. Some accident caused both worlds to merge temporarily. Then why aren't there more spirits around? The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it got out of hand, but a few spirits became trapped here. Machiko-san and Maiko-chan and 4 other spirits were unfortunate enough to get stuck here. I think Sayuri willingly claimed me to watch over them. You remember being with Sayuri for a while, don't you? Ah, that's none of your business.
Spo-chan took care of us for a little while, but then she took us to the mansion and sort of just left us there. Now we can only visit her when she wants us to.
What about these 4 other spirits?
Even though she's a powerful spirit, Sayuri has to follow certain rules. Because of that, she wasn't able to reach the other spirits. I do not know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to powder my nose?
On that note, guys and gals, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode, and on the next one we'll find out more about the story. So, with that being said, for Ashley and Lance, I'm the Wrestle Gamer, saying, why are we watching this?
Because we're sick bastards.
Yeah.